Hey everybody, so I hope you can hear me. I have my fan on in my room, fan sense going, trying to, it's, this is my depression room again. um, it's been a very emotionally taxing day for me. And, yeah, my car was it was towed. My grandparents helped me, get it out. And, it's just been a very trying day for me. And then, as you guys know, I do EMDR therapy, and sometimes outside of session you can still experience outbursts and emotional releases. And that happened for me in my shower tonight, and just got to thinking how I know my mom has passed and my dad, he's alive, but I have to basically grieve him as though he is not here anymore. And I texted my sister, tonight about it, talked to my grandparents about it, and they say it's normal and it's valid. I've had to do a lot of healing from my dad, my birth dad. And also, that little inner child in me misses my dad and mom. And I have to grieve them and what I needed from them but didn't get. And just this is one of those nights I don't feel totally uppity. I don't feel, I'm feeling a lot, but yeah, I had a panic attack after my shower. When I was talking to my grandparents, I was having a panic attack, and I hadn't had a panic attack in a while, but everything kind of came out. But anyways, I just felt called real quick to get on here and let you guys know that I'm human too, that yes, I love to sing, yes, I love to do my art, but I also have these moments behind the scenes where I pick at my skin. I feel like others sometimes trust me more than I trust me. Having to confront my self-sabotaging behaviors and be honest about them, and then trying to keep up in my room and stuff. My grandparents just got home, and trying to make sure, that I make sure they're safe when they get home and that everything's the way they want, but also that I have my own identity too. So I'm looking at all this stuff I got to do in my room, and I've been trying to one of my friends from church told me to set an alarm for 30 minutes and just do what I can, so that's what I plan to do. But I know that someone out there needed to hear this, that if you have any mental illness really, and even, if you don't and you get sad, I wish someone would have told me before that it's all valid and part of it. And you don't have to have together 24/7. And I think if everyone was honest, they would say that we all have our highlights and our things that we share. But just something in me I just wanted to keep it real with you all. I, as you guys know, have chronic PTSD or complex PTSD. It all kind of goes together. And I also have major depressive disorder. And sometimes my nights look like this, where and other times I feel like I keep up with my room and stuff, and I keep up with other things, and then I find myself still having to have help. And it's something that whenever I had help before, I was shamed for. But I had a really good conversation with my grandparents tonight, and they're my best friend's grandparents, but I've known them so long and her so long that we just adopted each other as grandparents, granddaughter. And I'm very fortunate. It is bittersweet though to miss your parents and wish they were the ones that were showing up for you. And my friend hasn't told me, but I don't want to be known as, the friend that lived with her friend's grandparents. And they had to remind me, you know, basically we all have to have help at some point or the other, and they're not getting tired of me, they're not gonna abandon me, you know, like my dad did. But I needed to talk about this tonight. I'm not totally okay today. I have not been totally okay today. But I do have my shirt that says, life is tough and so are you. But so are you. So, yeah, and no matter what, like, I don't get into my feelings, but this new thing, I have to sit with them, and as my therapist says, not just go, go, go all the time. But today, everything just kind of caught up with me, and yeah, so just know that we're in this together, and I'm going to challenge myself to, I know it's like, what, 11 something right now, and I have church in the morning, but I'm going to still challenge myself to do like 30 minutes of cleaning. I'll update you guys on that. But yeah, I also felt kind of insecure because one of my nails came off, and I don't know where it went, but I will say this is a new record for these staying on as long as they have. So anyways, just know you're not alone, and we're in this together. I wish I was more uppity right now, but that's not that I can't just like, and you guys can't just also snap your fingers and feel better either. But I will say it did help to get that cry out in my shower and to my grandparents, and not to carry it all by myself like I had to a lot of my life. But anyways, I will keep you guys updated. I do plan to see, I'm already doing that now, where I'm trying to like, okay, let's get past this emotional stuff. That's one of the things my therapist calls me out a lot about. She's like, you're always trying to go to the next thing and not sit with what's going on. And there's been a lot that's gone on in my life. But I'm not going to get into all that, maybe a different video, but I don't have that in me tonight. But no, soon I plan to upload more song covers. Thank you guys again for the love and appreciation you guys always give me, and the encouragement to remind me that I matter even when I don't feel like it all the time, admittedly. And I gotta tell my grandparents too how I have this community with you guys, and how much it means to me, and how you guys have given me so much purpose. It's been challenging for me to find work and like my own place, and I came here to live with them 2 years ago when I got away from my abusive ex-boyfriend, and it just kind of felt like I just floated through life almost. But I'm doing all this inner work and trying to keep myself good on each health level, and today was just one of those days that all just kind of came to a head, and I'm trying to be kind and gentle to myself and still even know what that means for myself. But I just know a lot of us, and I've done this, and I don't want to, again, I've said it before, I don't want to give you guys someone that I'm not. This is me, and I'm not okay all the time. And starting to kick in that I don't have to be, and not everyone's going to punish me for feeling things. I feel like the Grinch. I'm feeling, help me, I'm feeling. But I thought by now I would have found my person, I would have had my own place, I would have, all the things, but like my grandparents said, there are so many things to thank God for anyway. And I'm a believer that when He wakes me up every day, it's a chance for us to be better and do better and heal. And that's what one of my other church friends said too, is right now it's about a season of healing for me that I never got to have. And I just got to believe that God is putting me in a spot where I'll look back at this and I'll be so grateful, be able to give back to them, my grandparents, and everyone who helped me on this journey. And that this will be a blip on my radar, you know, that this will be something that I don't beat myself up for like I am now. A year from now, a few months from now, I don't want to be so mean to myself like I am, and that's literally every session my therapist tells me how mean I am to myself. So anyways, I love you guys, and more content coming soon. I'm really glad, and I even had to re-listen to my lyrics for myself about that getting up is more than we realize. And that you get up every day, even when you're not okay. And that means something, baby, baby. Like I had to sing that to myself too, especially today, because that's why I wrote it too. Is a lot of the time I felt like that, like if I don't have all my ducks in a row, but I get up and I go, even though it's really heavy a lot of the days, to be honest, especially trying to process all this trauma and stuff. But anyways, keep on keeping on, my friends. Remember, life is tough, but you are tougher. That'll probably be my title for this. And I will see you guys in my more positive, uplifting videos. But for now, I just needed the space to not be okay. And I hope my channel is that for you, that you don't have to be okay all the time. And I love you regardless. Alright? I love you guys. You always matter. We're in this together.